Eye on that. Yuko ground, and speaking of ground, tupo pia Kisumu. Kusa, I saw you speaking to about a guy, the guy who usually comes out with his towel wrapped around his waist. I wonder whether his young son accompanies him today. And the last time we spoke, about 4 p.m. Last week on Wednesday, you were not too certain about how things would play out because there was some fire that had raised down, I believe it was a workshop or garage or something of the sort in the Juakali area of Kisumu. How are you feeling today? Temperature kwaje?
Well, Olive, of course, as expected, there's quite some tension around here. Of course, where we are actually is at the Kisumu bus park, one of the hot spots, according to the police, where the demonstrations have been happening since they began. That is like a couple of months or weeks ago. And of course, even as we speak now, behind there, they have already sort of blocked this part of the road. This is Kenyatta Avenue, and of course it goes and transforms into Kakamega Road. And as we speak now, of course, no traffic here. A lot of agitated protesters, as you mentioned, they have spoken with them here quite some few minutes ago, just trying to express their dissatisfaction with what has transpired so far. They're raising issues to do with the high cost of living. Actually, they're saying that the reason why they are on the street is because of the high cost of essential commodities. That is what has pushed them onto the streets. And they're saying that they are not relenting, that these demonstrations have been called by Azimio will go on as long as the Azimio leadership has not cancelled them or called them off. So basically that is what is happening now. We've done quite a number of rounds around the town. The areas of Kibuye Market, Kondele, already those are no-go zones as we speak now, and unruly crowds have taken over the streets and have barricaded the roads. Earlier on now, those sides of the airport, that is along the Busia Road, and of course a similar thing is happening there too. And moderate police presence on the streets so far. They're saying it's a bit early, but we've had here protesters giving police ultimatums of 30 minutes and then they'll kick it off. I don't know what's going to happen, but of course, you know, like last week we mentioned there about Juakali area, there was a lot of scuffle or skirmishes between the police and the protesters. We even witnessed a fire breaking out there and burning quite a number of kiosks and garages, business people counting losses. And of course, so those are areas that police have really manned today, and we are expecting that probably as the day go by, security will be intensified. But here where I am at the bus park, of course, the protesters have said that this is going to go on until the government heeds to their cries. Back to you, Olive.
All right, thank you for that update, Kusa. As I said to Bridget, do read the temperature and decide whether it is